Now that brings us to our council report. It's Mayor Pro Tem Witz.
First of all, I would like to thank everyone for their flowers, cards, condolences for the loss of our daughter. I appreciate it. It's never easy, but we're getting through it. But I certainly made it easier by all of you out there who stood up and stood by us. We thoroughly, my wife Carol and I both thoroughly thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Second, I have to commend John Davis and the planning department. The Veterans Memorial got its final seal of approval today to start construction. We got tied up a little bit with getting our plans over, but once John had everything that he needed, him and his department really worked hard to get it done and back to me as soon as they possibly can. John, I do appreciate that very much. So you're going to see some dirt move next week, and that thing will be underway. We don't know if we'll make it November 11th. We're going to give it a good old veterans try. We'll see how that works out. And of course, the other thing is Lower Johnson Lake. I'm really glad that's all behind us. That was a long, hard ordeal for many of us, and I know Butch put a lot of his time in, and I put a lot of my time in it. I'm glad that it's finally come to fruition. I'm sure the people over there are glad to have their lake back, and I think we did it with fiscally responsibly, and we saved the Homeowners Association a large sum of money too. So I think that's a win-win for the city and for the homeowners, and I think also for Mr. McEachin when it all comes down to it. So I'm glad that's behind us. Thank you all.
Councilman Howard.
How y'all doing out there tonight? Everything good? Fall is in the air, right? A couple things. Y'all noticed when you come in, a couple of new little things, that little shiny stuff out there? Did y'all see those new little motorcycles? Well, they're going to be great assets and additions to our police department. I think they're going to aid us in a lot of different ways. So we certainly want to encourage our police officers to be careful on those things, because they're not the most safe things at times, but we want to make them safe all the time. So want to look forward to seeing those on the road, actually getting out there, getting with it. It wouldn't be right not to talk about the Veterans Memorial from my perspective, because I always do it. And it is going to be a glorious day when we break ground on that thing. And it's absolutely been an effort by everybody involved. But I want to publicly thank Tom Witz for his heart. And there's others. But Tom, my friend, thank you. It's going to be a wonderful thing, and I appreciate that. I know why Gay Johnson left early tonight. You can tell her tomorrow when you see her. Butch had that for her to take to recycling. I know your game, Butch, okay? I got you, buddy. I know why she left early. She didn't want to have to haul it out of here. Again, my thanks to everybody involved in the Johnson Lake thing. And again, as a lot of people put a lot of effort into that thing. A lot of letters went out, and a lot of people were advised of a lot of different things, and so I'm just glad it's one you can write off the list. Secondly, today I had my opportunity to do my civic duty. I got to spend the day at our Justice and Administration Center serving jury duty. So everybody gets the opportunity to do that, I hope, and I hope when you do that you take the opportunity to look at it as a positive and not a negative, and try to jump through hoops to get out of it, because it is something very important to our system of justice, and you need to always make that opportunity. And I had the opportunity while I was there to spend some time with our district attorney, Danny Porter, and these ladies and gentlemen up there have their hands full, and spent a good hour with Danny, and it was just a great meeting. Chief, kudos to the police department. A lot of people speak highly of when our officers go there and testify and do things. So it's very proud to have those comments made. But it was just a great day. And outside of that, shop local, shop local, shop local. Travel safe going home. Mr. Ewan, how are you doing? See you out there. Thanks for coming. Y'all have a great night.
Councilman Kraus.
Good evening. It's nice to see you all back. I didn't scare you away at the last meeting. I have two things. I was very honored to attend a Gwinnett Municipal General Session meeting on Tuesday, October 8th, along with the city manager, and it was held at Gwinnett, Georgia Gwinnett College in Lawrenceville. And with that meeting, I also got a wonderful tour of the college and was amazed at how large it is. And there's 10,000 students at this college. It's phenomenal, and it has a lot of construction still being done. The interim president had a wonderful talk, and he spoke not only of the college but also of the economic wonders that will happen with each of the cities that this college brings the students, which brings their parents, which uses the hotels and the groceries and the gas. And so not only does this college educate our wonderful students, but it also brings a little money to the till. And the second thing I'd like to talk about is on October 24th, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Lilburn is hosting a free disaster preparedness summit. And I'm always in tune with any type of disaster or any kind of information that will help me to help the city if anything should happen. And so I hope that you will try to get it. It's free. It's the church is located at 1150 Cole Road in Lilburn, and it is going to be put on by the American Red Cross, Joseph's Network, Noah's Ark, and other partners. And if you would like any more information about this disaster preparedness event, please see me after the meeting tonight, and I would be happy to share it with you. That's October 24th. Thank you. Drive safely home.
Councilman Emmanuel.
Well, having served 2 years on the council with Ms. Kraus, I can tell you she knows a lot about disaster. And takes it very seriously and is doing a lot of work to get our city prepared in the event of a disaster. And not the most exciting subject to hear, but it's something that's very necessary, and she's doing an excellent job. A couple of weeks from now, we're going to have our fall festival. I'd like to encourage everybody to come out. It's one of the best festivals we have in the city, one of the largest, and there'll be plenty for everybody to do. It's just another excellent event we have here in Snellville, as is the Scarecrow Contest. And you can see Kelly McAloon. She has maps where you can go and see where all the scarecrows are, and they're really pretty creative. And I think it'd be a nice afternoon, just take a drive around the city and take a look at the scarecrows. I'd like to also commend Tom Witz on the work he's done on the Veterans Memorial. Just a lot of work has gone into it, and it's going to be just a tremendous asset for the city. And also like to express my thanks that the Johnson Lake situation is finally resolved. And I'm going to cut it short there because I think there's been a lot of other people spoken quite a long time. Have a good night.
Councilman Sabag.
Well, good evening. I decided to make the Johnson Lake some kind of a daily ritual for me. And if it wasn't daily, it was a weekly. In fact, in April, I fell while I was taking pictures of the Johnson Lake and twisted my foot pretty bad. For over a month, I was hobbling around with some wrappers around my ankle. But I'm better now. I've healed since then. This afternoon, the cap that Mr. Butch Sanders showed you is on the pipe as of this afternoon about 4 o'clock, and I wanted to extend my extreme thanks to Mr. Sanders for all of the work he's done. Boy, I tell you, I think he's probably sees my number shows up on his display saying, oh no, here goes another call. But I appreciate all the work that you've done. Appreciate the council support behind this. I appreciate everybody that's jumped in there to make it happen. This lake is not just for the summer chase. Folks, this is for the city, and I appreciate all of the effort that went through it. About a month and a half ago, at the South Gwinnett football game. I fell in a manhole on the sidewalk also. I guess I don't know what I'm doing walking around, but the manhole was broken. Butch, thank you for fixing that. It looks beautiful. Thanks again. that was another experience that I had in the city walking around there, and maybe I'm clumsy or something, but appreciate you fixing it. It looks really good. No, I don't think. I know. I appreciate your comments from the audience. This is nice. I could hear it all the way up here. The last thing I have here on my list this morning, I attended just a little bit the golf for more golf fundraising at the Gwinnett Country Club for raising money for the MS. There were a lot of folks out there, and I appreciate everybody that had helped make that message happen. Met a lot of great people out there. This is my report, and thank you for coming again. See you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you. Now for the mayor's report. First, I want to congratulate the Brookwood High School softball team. They won their 5th straight region title, so that's a tremendous accomplishment for those young ladies. A few things. I'm not sure what picture you have first, but we'll go with it. How about the Historical Society? Thank you to Mr. Ewing, president of the Snellville Historical Society. They had a great meeting where they celebrated the 90th birthday of the city of Snellville, and there's Mr. Ewing's wife, who is gracious enough to provide the refreshments and allowed me to cut the cake. So it was a great time, and it was interesting because I actually knew some of the information from our sound bites of Snellville that they said in the Historical Society presentation. So thank you for the Historical Society for their hospitality. Also this morning, along with Councilman Sabag, I had the opportunity to start the carts with the Texas Roadhouse MS Golf Tournament. I know Susan was there. Thank you for volunteering. Sam and Amy Roper are great citizens in our community. Texas Roadhouse, I know they're always there whenever STAT needs something for their events. And so it was heartwarming today to see all these people come out in support of them and their event with MS and trying to find a cure and raise money for MS. So thank you for the Ropers, and thank you for everyone that took part in that tournament this morning. I also want to thank Councilman Sabag. He invited my husband and I to attend service with him at Snellville First Baptist Church yesterday. Pastor Foster always gives an amazing sermon, and I think Snellville First Baptist now has a logo or a vision of Snellville First Baptist, it's your home, and everyone there showed us such great hospitality. So thank you to Pastor Foster and the members of Snellville First Baptist. You may have also seen some doors out front of Snellville City Hall. We are hopefully going to have a press release out about the doors tonight. They are painted doors. They are part of the Habitat for Humanity project, and the city of Norcross is the host city, but Suwanee, Duluth, the city of Snellville has doors. You can bid on the doors. Mr. Sanders maybe get in a competition with you for one of them, but you can bid on the doors. They were painted by local artists, and proceeds go to help Habitat for Humanity and to raise awareness about the housing problems and the homeless situation we have here in Gwinnett County. And the doors were put on display by our Snellville Arts Commission. So I want to thank the members of the Art Commission. They've been doing a fantastic job since their creation. And that's Chairman Kirk Bice, Vice Chair Lisa Boykin, members Shannon Foster, Rhonda Street, Jean Baldwin, and Nedra Bailey. So if you haven't seen the doors, please, they're just right out front in the grass here in front of City Hall. And we also have a new exhibit in the community room if you haven't checked that out yet. Tremendous work there. Also, I'm excited this week we are actually going to have a movie premiere here at Carmike Cinema in Snellville. There's a movie, it's called Stand Your Ground, A Cry for Justice, and they're going to be having their red carpet premiere here at the Carmike Cinema in Snellville. So I'm honored to be attending that and look forward to it. We have great things, especially in the field of the arts, happening in our city. Thank you all for coming out tonight, and with that, I will open up public comment. Please state your name and address for the record. Please come forward.
Kelly McAloon, 2916 Overwood Lane, Snellville. Since the stat report is going to be at the end of the month, I just wanted to share with everybody again that our Fall Festival is October 26th from noon till 8. And I did want to encourage everybody, we do have a Scarecrow Contest. We've got 24 businesses that have participated. Erica's kind enough to throw some pictures up. Please take one of these forms, go around, vote on your favorite one, and I'll tell you, the businesses have enjoyed doing this. It's been group development as well as community involvement. So please go around and show them that they've all done a great job. Thank you.
Garrett F. Blankenship, 2867 Overwood Lane. A couple of months ago, I was tried to be bullied by one of the council people and tried to get me to convince that I need to call him a liar. I didn't do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let y'all make y'all's own decision up. And that I do have some paperwork on him, and I think y'all need to know. Since he wants to jump on me, I think y'all need to know something about the monument that hasn't been put that he states to other people. or what the difference of the money would be. And we've asked for that. It's in this paper, the questions have been asked, and there's a couple other remarks that if he wants to jump on me, he can jump on me about it. Thank you.
Additional public comment. Seeing none, the time is 8:22 and this meeting is adjourned.